Welcome to Whippoorwill Holler. I'm Miss Lori and this is Mr. Brown. We live in the hills of Arkansas. We love the Lord. Keepers of the old way, but accept some of the new. We love to cook and we love to eat. We love to garden. It's in our blood. It's how we stay sustainable and fill our pantry. We do a lot of canning and preserving. We live a sustainable life. We love our family. We work hard. And every once in a while, we like to dance. So y'all join us. One of my most favorite things in the world to eat is rice. Just about any kind of rice you can make, Miss Lori loves it. This recipe you're going to love too. It's buttery, it's got caramelized onions in it, and it's really easy. And you're going to love it with chicken, a roast, pork chops, anything. It's going to go good with just about anything you fix. So let's get started. In our saucepan, we're going to take about 2 tablespoons of butter. We're just going to melt it a little bit over about a medium heat. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be caramelizing our onions in this butter. And the longer that you can take the time and caramelize them onions, the more robust, nuttier, darker flavor you're going to have in this rice. So we got about a medium onion chopped up. And if you really love onions, put you a large onion in here. So we're going to let these caramelize about 8 minutes to 10 minutes. I'm going to put just a little bit of salt just to help it along. It usually takes a good 10 minutes. And like I said, if you want them really, really dark, go up to about 12 to 15 minutes. But I'm just going to let mine caramelize, and I'm going to go about my business and get some other things ready for my recipe. So it's been about 10 minutes, and they're starting to really caramelize. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add my rice to this because we're going to toast our rice for about 3 minutes with our onions. So that's going to continue the caramelization of the onions too. The caramelizing of the onions just adds a deep sweetness to the dish that enhances the overall flavor of the rice. So you don't want to skip this part of the recipe. So we're going to toast the rice with our onions. We want to coat that rice with all that butter and them onions. So really stir it because that's going to give that rice that nutty, really nutty flavor. It's going to be so good. So we're just going to let this toast for about 3 minutes. Okay, it's been toasting for about 3 minutes, and it smells so good in here, y'all. The onions, the toasted rice, it's got a really good aroma. So now all we have to do, and turn my timer off, we're going to add 2 cups of chicken broth. Now if you want to, you can use beef broth, or you can even use vegetable broth. It's just up to you. I've got a 1/2 teaspoon of salt, a 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper, and a 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric. What that turmeric's going to do is it's going to give it a really nice color. But it's also going to add to the richness and savory to the flavor to the rice. And turmeric just gives it this earthiness taste to your rice. Our rice has come up to a good boil. It's bubbling away. So I'm going to turn my heat completely to the lowest setting. I'm going to put the lid on it, and we'll be back in about 18 to 20 minutes. Our rice has been cooking for about 20 minutes, and you can see how all the liquid has absorbed and the rice is really soft and fluffy. So just take you a fork and just fluff it up a little bit. We're going to let this sit for about 5 minutes. I'll cover it back up and let it sit for about 5 minutes. That allows that rice to absorb any remaining moisture that ensures a really, really fluffy texture. But I can tell you, it smells absolutely wonderful. So I'm going to let this sit about 5 minutes, and I'm going to get me a bowl full of rice. So if you're looking for a really good rice dish or a side dish, this rice is one of my favorites. It's got a nutty flavor from the rice and from the turmeric. The caramelized onions, it's just over the top. You can put this on the side with any kind of meat, really. Chicken, pork, beef. You can use this with any kind of vegetable and it'll go with it. It's just one of them things that's you can't go wrong with. So if you need a new side dish, this is it. During the holidays or any time. Of course, I love rice, but this is really good. The caramelized onions and all that just really brings it over the top. So I hope y'all like this recipe, and I hope y'all try it. I think you'll really, really like it. So we'll see y'all in a few days. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, push that like button, and share our videos. Keep us going. We'll see y'all in a few days. Christmas will be here before you know it. And maybe we can all slow down just a little bit after that and kind of recuperate a little bit and start a new year. So God bless everybody. We love y'all.